everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. All right, so let's get into it. An old age sheriff, 80 years old, is out here sexually assaulting people, okay? Graping people without the G. Pay attention, honey. All right, so elderly sheriff's deputy in Georgia raped a woman in her home while on duty and in uniform, according to authorities. Honey, also nefarious. Now, they say Deputy Jerry W. Glover, who has since been fired, by the way, was arrested Tuesday for rape. Now, this is a violation of oath of office and false imprisonment. Okay, so pay attention to the fact that they say this is a violation of oath of office, because if you've been watching Dr. Rashard Ritchie, he says that you can already tell when the fix is in. Anytime these cops get arrested for corruption of any sort and they are not charged with violation of an oath of office, he said that's when you know they're not going to really do anything, because at the end of the day, when they really want to come after them, they always bring this charge up. So it looks like he's in big trouble because they clearly brought it up for him. So pay attention. Now, they said the Lafayette Police Department asked the Georgia Bureau of Investigation on May the 11th for some help investigating a sheriff's deputy who allegedly raped a woman. And this was according to a press release from the Bureau. Now, they go on to say that the investigation revealed that Glover had intimate relationships without consent, right, with a woman while he was on duty and out in his uniform. Now, Glover knew the woman through his duties as a deputy sheriff. And so the sheriff confirmed that Glover was allegedly on duty and in uniform when he went to her house, okay? And Glover was out for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, Wilson said the woman made the report to the local police that same day. Well, good for her, because you all remember that nefarious Daniel Hawksclaw out there in Oklahoma City when he was going around here just sexually assaulting all these black women. Every last one of them was black, and it was like 13 of them. And he got fired for that and sent to prison, right? But he got away with it for a while because people were scared to come forward. Then after one person came forward, that's when the whole chain of events started to unfold. And so this freak here pulled up at the victim's home, went inside, forced her to give him what he wanted, and then went right back into service, honey, like it was all gravy, like he just stopped by for lunch. Just devils. This is who we're supposed to be paying tax dollars to serve and protect. So please pay attention. And so anyway, Wilson also reportedly told the outlet that in the 1980s and early 1990s, Glover worked at the Walker County Sheriff's Office, and before that, he worked for the Atlanta Police Department. Now, the GBI said they arrested Glover, but Wilson said that while the Bureau had secured the warrants, Glover's Sheriff's Office supervisor executed the arrest. Now, Glover had been assigned as a court officer, and he was put on administrative leave at the start of the investigation. Glover's division handled the duties like serving civil papers, transporting criminals, and doing courthouse security. Now, Glover, who has reportedly worked as a court officer for the past 7 years, was fired on Friday. This is all according to a statement that was released from the sheriff's office. Wilson said he made the decision based on the updated reports. And so when they asked the sheriff about how something like this might affect local trust in the office. And he said, it's certainly not the morals that we strive to achieve in this agency. I'm very disappointed that he has committed an act that reflects on him, and it does reflect on the entire agency. For that, I am very sorry. The Glover was booked into the Walker County Jail. He was denied bond in a first appearance hearing on Wednesday morning. The sheriff's office gave this information, and a bond hearing is scheduled to take place on June the 9th in Walker County Superior Court. And so the investigation is ongoing, but let me share my screen so you all can see this devil, honey. Who does this? You're 80 years old, honey. It's time for you to just lay on down. I mean, you got one foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel, and you sitting up here going out here just assaulting people. People got to go and yell #MeToo after he leaves. I mean, this is all so crazy. And let me tell you something, though. At the end of the day, this happens more often than you hear about. I mean, because before Daniel Hawksclaw got caught, after his 13th victim, he'd been doing this for years. And let's not pretend that out of those 13 victims, that was just all there was. I'm sure there was more who never came forward, right? Who never came forward. And then let's not forget also, there was a report that came out like maybe 3 or 4 years ago that said there have been 409 officers within a span of, I believe, 5 to 9 years that have been arrested for sexual assault and things like that. This is also crazy. Also crazy and clearly nefarious. But anyway, let me share my screen so you all can see this devil for himself. And I want them to throw the book at him, but it's probably not going to do much good when it hits because, like I said, he's 80 years old. So no matter how much time they give him, he's not going to do much of it, I would imagine. That's him right there. That's him. And so he should be so ashamed of himself. And then the police department, basically saying that this not only reflects poorly on him, it reflects poorly on them. And they asked the sheriff, how do you think it's going to affect public trust in your office? Well, probably no more than it already has, because at the end of the day, people just really don't trust the police these days. And here's why. Okay, prime example. So with that all being said, everyone please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click for it all. And I hope to talk to you all again soon.